Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. First and foremost, we want to say happy Father's Day from the royal family, heirs, staff, and security. Before we get into our show, we have a message from one of our heirs. And with that being said, let me go ahead and bring our heir up, and we'll be right back.
Dear Dad, thank you for always being there for me. You have always loved me with your whole heart. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do every day. I will forever be grateful for you. I am not sure if I have told you this as much as I should. You will always be my hero. I love you always and forever.
All right. And thank you so much, Royal Air, for giving us that speech. Let's go ahead and get ready for our other surprise. All right. Here we go. All right, and we are back. We are here with our daily devotional. And listen here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. We have Air number two coming to the stage.
Discovering God's path. The Lord wants to show you His will. Do you want to know what it is? June 17th, 2024. Psalms 25:4-5. Perhaps you have wondered, does God have a specific plan for my life? And if He does, is it possible to know what the plan is? These are questions many Christians have grappled with at some point. And there's good news. The answer to both is a resounding yes. God has a plan for each believer's life. Moreover, He wants us to know and walk the path He has for us. Sometimes we will make the idea of finding the Lord's will more complicated than it needs to be. He's not playing hide and seek with His will. There are three simple things we can do to discover His best path for our life. We must have sincere desire for God's guidance, trusting that He will direct us in His perfect timing. John 16:13. We should seek the Lord through His Word. After all, the Bible is one of the primary tools He uses to make His will and His way to apparent us. We are to pray continually, fully expecting that our Father has something to say to us, His beloved children. As we seek the Lord in these ways, we will be able to perceive His direction for our life. Then we can live with the confident hope that we are walking in His will.
All right, we want to definitely thank you so much, Air number two. Thank you for that beautiful daily devotion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to head on over to Queen City and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are we going? To
Queen
Queen.
City.
Let's All right, and we are back, you all. Thank you all for being so patient and going ahead and traveling to Queen City with us. And shout out to my heirs that stopped by and gave that wonderful poem and also covering the daily devotional. And want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that are with us or with us in heaven in spirit. All right, let's go ahead and check in. All right, we have 111 with the butterflies, hashtag Queen City. Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon Mr. Terry Jones says, hello, Queen Tulsa. Good afternoon. Reminder, viewers and subscribers of this YouTube channel, please set an alarm on your cell phone for each of these wonderful and from informative and entertainment YouTube live stream broadcasts. Okay. And also, please hit the like. Please hit that like button. It really helps this YouTube channel get a positive rating from the YouTube algorithm. It also helps this YouTube channel's videos to be exposed to more non-subscribers. We have category lover number 3. Says, afternoon, Queen and Chat. Afternoon to you. So glad you were able to make it by. Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon Mr. Terry Jones says, please hit the share button. It really helps this YouTube channel's videos to be exposed to social media networks. It also helps this YouTube's channel videos to be exposed to more non-subscribers. Okay. Now, DJ, can we get a little tune from you today? Okay. Can we get a little tune from you today? Now, listen here. I have had a great weekend. Okay. Listen here. I'm so glad that we are back together once again. We have Sammy in the building. She says, great day, Queen, and the Butterfly Lounge. Thank you so much, Sammy. We appreciate you for rolling on by. Okay. Thank you for pulling up and rolling on. Okay. Now, speaking of fathers, there was this particular gentleman that stood out to me. And we definitely, we cover, the tea and things like that. However, we still want to make sure that we're covering, when our brothers and sisters are out here making a difference and really stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, I have an obligation to do the right thing, right? And speaking of that, we have, let's see. Okay. All my tea is kind of like mixed and jumbled. So just bear with a sister. Okay. This was supposed to be recent. Okay. What is the tea, y'all? Okay, so. All right. Okay, yes. Okay, here it is, you all. So we didn't miss it. So pretty much there was this rapper, I guess he's a rapper guy, and he's in the industry and definitely want to shout out to him. Okay, it says, shout out to our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk. Okay, Rob 49 just paid bond to free numerous fathers who were non-violent offenders. It says, we love to see a Rob 49 bailed out several dash just before Father's Day. Okay, so let's celebrate. Let's go.
And now to another story you'll see only on 6. New Orleans native rapper Rob 49 gifting some New Orleans fathers this weekend just in time for Father's Day by paying the bonds for some nonviolent offenders who are fathers over at Orleans Parish Jail. A cause important for the rapper who says he remembers how tough things were for him as a child.
And I grew up, my dad was incarcerated, and I know how much like him being out could have helped my life. Being able.
Listen here, let's pause it right there. His dad was, in the system, and what he's saying is, he know how beneficial it could have been for him to experience his daddy like being inside of his life. And let's be honest, let's be clear, let's be truthful. All right. So volume is good. Volume is good. Okay. So it makes me feel good that he reached back and said, hey, let me help some other brothers and these fathers that are, away, let me get them, back on the right track, with their children. Let's go.
Able to help dads that could get out of petty crimes that been in there 8 months, 9 months behind $3,000 and $4,000. Like, that's nothing. You can change a little kid's life.
Now, the downtown New Orleans native also has a concert tonight, his annual Father's Day event at the arena this year, calling it Vulture Island Week. And now to another story you'll see.
Well, listen, I feel like that was a great gesture. Let's get into some of these comments. Someone says, that's how you make a direct impact on someone's life. That's how you give back to the community. F, buying another man a watch or a chain. This is where it's at. More life to that brother. I totally agree. Let's give him a like. Let's give him a like. Okay. So someone says heavy on non-violent offenders. Absolutely. He deserves head and breakfast. Now that was just doing way too much. See how people can turn that into something different? What did that got anything to do with it? Emphasis on the non-violent offenders, period. Love to see it. Wow, man, I really hope every day that was released ran to their children. Oh, I guess he was trying to say, I really hope every dad that was released ran to their children just to hug them. Being a blessing to others. My favorite backyard again ate this. That was hard for real. Was down, baby, a king. Became a blessing. Bless his heart. He better be crime free or them people gonna come get him like they did YSL. See, somebody always got to just come in and just blow the whole mood. Meek Mill been doing this for years with reform, but y'all call him zesty now. Sweetheart, what does that have to do with him and another man calling him daddy? I like the way you do that right there, daddy. The totally different situations. This man bailed somebody out. This man wasn't being called daddy and I'm saying daddy and up in a pool, in a saltwater pool, trying to heal his buttocks from being allegedly. Okay. Now, right back into the content. Okay. Listen here. We gotta listen. Can we keep it real? I just want to know, can we keep it real or no? Okay. My thing is, it is what it is. Those were two different situations. Now listen here. We have a terrible situation. A very, 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 very terrible situation that is going on. And I'm not sure if you all know. Oh, I have to go here. I have another story. Trigger warning. It is very sad and heartbreaking to report, but we have to do our due diligence and report on this story. Okay, let me see. All right, bear with me as I pull up the documents. Okay, let's get into it. We have breaking news. One of our friends, family to the show has been taken out of here. Give me 1 second. His name is Jarvis McIntyre. And our friend, Sunky Angel, actually posted this on her community wall just 14 hours ago. Jarvis McIntyre, a 26-year-old gay black veteran, went missing on June the 9th in San Antonio, Texas. His car was found at a park. Days later, his body was discovered just a block away. He called 911 on June 9th and said he was being chased through the park. I don't know what is going on. Okay, he said he was being chased through the park by a racist. His family says the local police have not been helpful and they need answers. Jarvis would have been 27 years old on June 10th. Okay, so let me stop sharing that. And let's get on over here to this article. Okay, so this is Jarvis McIntyre found unalive in Texas after telling 911 he was running from the police. Okay, give me 1 second, you all. Give me 1 second. All right, give us 1 moment.
It's Control Joanna.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine, how can I help you?
I'm well. This is the Queen Tulsa Show, and we're calling in to see, get an update on Jarvis McIntyre's case, the Navy veteran that was taken out.
You have to contact our media office, the PIO office. To the phone number there.
Okay, so no condolences, and we're sorry for your loss. You just want to give me a number instead of...
You have to contact the media services for any kind of reports or information.
What I'm saying is I just expressed that I lost someone in your town, and you never said, well, I'm sorry for your loss.
What was your name again?
You're not going
What
to...
was your name?
Don't be aggressive with me.
What was your name, ma'am?
Are you going to apologize?
Have a good day.
So this is how San Antonio does it down there. This is how this is how they're handling things. It wasn't, oh, I apologize about, what happened. No, we're going to call back and we're going to ask to speak to someone else. That's what we're going to do. Because we need to know. This is family.
Enter police department. I can help you.
Hi, do you have me on a speakerphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you mind taking me off, please?
Nope. Is there anything else you needed?
Yes, I need to speak to someone that's in charge. That's your boss.
In charge of what, ma'am?
I'll need to speak with your boss.
Because
I need to speak with your boss.
I mean, if you name your phone number, I have my boss give you a call.
You could transfer me to his voicemail. I would love that.
That's not gonna happen. Is there anything else they can do for you, ma'am?
So you just collect taxpayers' money and act like this police station is yours, and you want to be dominant with people that call in?
Ma'am, you said you'd like to speak to my boss. I said I'll take your name and phone number and have them give you a call.
And I rejected your offer and asked if you would transfer me to the voicemail.
Ma'am, it's not like it's an offer. This is how we run things. If you don't like how we do it, you're more than welcome to join the police department, become chief, and change how everything is done. But until then, I can take your name and phone number and have them give you a call.
What is your name for the record?
My name is Keith, for the record.
What is your badge number?
9990.
Okay, and the young lady, what is her name and badge number as well?
Do not know who you're talking about now.
The one that you're on speakerphone.
Yes, ma'am.
She knows who she is, ma'am. Could you identify yourself? Now they hang up. This is what they do. This is San Antonio's police department. We're going to call back. I want to be transferred to a supervisor. No, ma'am. I want you guys to really take a look at this. Navy vets Jarvis McIntyre, 26, found dead in Texas after telling 911 he was running from a racist in San Antonio Park. His mother said he told 911 he was being chased by a racist. She believes he was killed because he was a black gay guy. Was this how they treated him? Was this how they treated him? Was this how they treated him?
You have reached the San Antonio Police Department. All of our operators are currently assisting on an emergency call. Please remain on the line for the next available representative. Usted se ha comunicado al Departamento de Policía. Todos nuestros operadores. You have reached the San Antonio Police Department. All of our operators are currently assisting on an emergency call. Please remain on the line for the next available representative. San Antonio Police Department, this is Christian. How may I help you?
Hi, could I be transferred to a lieutenant or a sergeant over homicide, please? Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Homicide, this is Dina. How can I help you?
Hi. I lost one of my supporters. His name is Jarvis McIntyre. We lost him. He was being chased by a racist and he was murdered in your town.
Yes. I know which case you're talking about. I think the detective is on the case is actually out today.
Okay, so no, I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am.
I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Thank,
We get these calls every day, and it's just,
thank
I
you.
don't know why people, they call the time, and so I'm just like,
Yeah, I appreciate you for acknowledging that. I just called the San Antonio Police Department, and what happened to Jarvis, I experienced the same thing. I was asking for help. I was asking for to be transferred to a supervisor. I only asked that because the gentleman that answered the phone, he had given me a hard time. He had me on speakerphone. The young lady before him answered the phone. Um, just no compassion towards the paying citizens, and they want us to trust and believe that the police are doing the right thing. I didn't feel that. I'm going to give you the number to the number that I called before you.
okay.
That's the 210-207-7781. And I've tried, and I'm just on there asking if I could speak to someone. They denied even getting me over to a homicide or anything like that. I took it upon myself to look up another number, and that's how I got you. And once again, I want to thank you for taking, um, you know, a, a family member to our show. We're the Queen Tulsa Show. You're a family member to our show. So when things like this happen, I report on it all. I want justice to be served, and it's amazing that the detectives are back out there today. You know, I appreciate you for that. That warms my heart to let me know that hey, something is, they're working on it. And as long as we know that they're working on it, that takes off a little stress and anxiety.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Can you give me 1 second, please?
Absolutely. And I'll get my pen and paper.
All right, ma'am. Sorry about that.
I know you're fine.
Getting to other calls, but yeah. So yeah, the detective isn't in today. Like I said, he'll be in Wednesday. I can see if one of the sergeants, the supervisors, is in right now, and if you wanted to speak to him.
Yeah, I would actually like both of their numbers just in case we get disconnected.
The detective is Detective Thornton. He's the one assigned to the case.
So Thornton, Thorton.
Thornton.
Oh, Thornton. Okay. And then what's the
Thornton.
other one?
The sergeant's name is Sergeant Diaz. Diaz.
He is.
Diaz, yes. He's the one that's in today.
Okay,
I don't know if
okay.
he's at his desk, but I can try him.
Yeah. If we can just give a try, and if not, I can always leave contact information. He can call me back.
Okay, just give me a second.
Thank you so much for helping out.
Yeah, no problem.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
he didn't pick up.
Okay, he didn't pick up. Okay. Well, you know what? That is perfectly fine. I'll just what is this number? Because I got transferred over here to y'all.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I
then
can
I
give
can
you the
always
direct
call
number
back.
to.
I'm sorry.
I can give you the direct number to the homicide unit here. Do
Okay.
you have something to write with?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, it's going to be 210
Uh-huh.
207
Okay.
7635.
635. And then what was your name, ma'am?
Dina.
Dina? Okay,
Yes.
I'll be letting them know. I'll be giving you a kudos whenever I speak with them. I just want to give you a heads up. I want to thank you for all your help and hearing me out and giving condolences and us being a stand-up individual in your position and doing the right.
All right, man. Thank you.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
You have a great day on purpose. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Whew. Okay, so are you all able to hear me? Let me jump in here and make sure the audio is audioing. May I have a check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio is audioing. Is audio audioing? I just need to know that real quick. Hello, hello. Okay, audio is audioing. Thank you. I checked. Appreciate it. Anywho, I'm gonna continue to keep going with the story. Prayers up. This is Jarvis McIntyre right here. We will not be stopping. We will not be silencing. And we want to know what happened to veteran Jarvis McIntyre. We're not letting up off of it. He said that he was being chased. He spoke with his mother, and he's a St. Louis native that is like right next door to me. And he's one of our brothers. He's a family to the show. And we're going to do everything in our powers to continue to follow this story and bring awareness. When you guys are out and you're traveling, try not to travel by yourself. Try to be gassed up. Try to leave like wherever you're coming from. Try to leave 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So your destination, when you make your destination during the daytime. If you are traveling in areas that you don't know nothing about. So if it says, oh, my arrival time is such and such, I don't give a damn if you fly in. If you fly in, travel during the day. Travel during the day. If it's nighttime, you don't know nothing about it, book you a hotel room near the hotel. Do something, but don't go traveling in these places that you've never been. You want to travel during the daytime. Have your phone charged up. Stay focused. Don't drink and drive. Not saying that that's what they were doing, but you want to keep your focus. Travel during the day. Everybody be on social media. When y'all are traveling like that in those leery towns, you should be on live. You feeling the way? Have the people ping your phone. Call 911, say ping my phone. The body of a 26-year-old Navy veteran was found in San Antonio Park after he reportedly told 911 he was running away from a racist. Jarvis McIntyre's body was found in John James Park in the northeast of Texas, third largest city, on Friday, June 14th, just after 9 a.m. Local media reported. But he was last seen nearly a week before that on June 8th near Holbrook Road between Rittiman Road and Corrine Drive, both of which lie near the park the veteran was found in. His mother Monique Williams Tippett told local media that San Antonio police revealed her son has called 911 because he was running away from a racist. Tippett says she and her family believe someone hurt her son because he was black and gay. And that's him right here. Jarvis McIntyre picture is right here. Here he is again, right here. John James Park. This is the park that he was at. His car and belongings were found just a block away from John James Park, where his body was found pictured. I want answers now. I want this person found, she said, adding that her son didn't deserve this. They took my baby's life for no reason. McIntyre had flown to San Antonio from St. Louis to visit his two sisters during his birthday weekend. He was supposed to go back home on Sunday, June the 9th, but he tragically never made it home. His rental car and belongings were found just a block away from John James Park, where his body was found. His mother, stepfather, brother, and aunt flew to San Antonio on Wednesday to put up missing person posters. Oh my God. So his mom, stepfather, brother, and aunt flew to San Antonio on Wednesday to put up missing person posters. Oh, Jesus. Tippett said she told Bexar County medical examiner that the tattoos on the body that was found matched up with those of her sons. The medical examiner has not officially confirmed the identity of the body nor how the person died. Police have also not officially confirmed that the body found belongs to Jarvis McIntyre. Tributes for the dead veteran poured in following the news of his death. Family, friends, and loved ones took to social media to express their sympathies. Jarvis' aunt Mimi said in an Instagram post, Lord, please send your angels down here. Spread them all around my cousin Monique. If you knew her relationship with her son, it would hurt your whole soul. A close friend wrote underneath one of Jarvis' posts on Instagram, we should not be writing RIP to you. This is crazy. I hope your soul gets justice. Shout out to the Daily Mail has contacted San Antonio. Okay, so do y'all get listen here? Get into this. I think somebody's mad that we're on this Jarvis McIntyre case. We're gonna speak up. Yeah, we're going to speak up. Somebody is pissed that we are on this case and that we are calling them out. But guess what? We're still going to speak on it. We're still going to speak on it. Right? Give us. Somebody is upset that we are covering this story, but we don't give a damn because we're still going to cover it. How about that? We want to know where Jarvis McIntyre is. That's what we want to know. It's sad. I mean, on Father's Day, the stepfather, they, I don't know, how could they celebrate? How could they? Oh my goodness, how could they celebrate? I don't know. This was a very much so tragic story. You all, let's make sure we are doing our due diligence. He is a Navy veteran. He does not deserve to be pushed off. He does not deserve to be ignored. And we're gonna make sure we keep, his legacy alive. And we're gonna keep on following up with the story. It's a little hectic around right now. Like it's a lot going on. I say everybody, y'all better stay protected. Y'all better stay protected. And like I said, everybody's energy is kind of like all over the place right now. And y'all better be very much so aware. People are really wigging out. They are wigging out day by day. This has really got me emotional. We do have more content, but I could not push forward or go past with more content because this right here is a tragedy. We lost a good one, and we ask that justice be served. If you all can get on over there, I mean, call the police station, call those investigators. We need to know what's going on. If you know anybody in that area, you need to be asking them, hey, did you see anything? Did you hear anything? What's going on? John James Park, and this is in San Antonio, Texas. hmm Okay. So, on that note, let's go ahead and head on out, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.